Hey everyone, today we're quickly going to go over how to enter a Google Meet video conference with your teacher and your class. Then we'll go into the expectations that your teacher has once you enter the Google Meet. The first step is to make sure you are logged into your student Google account. Always double check in the top right by clicking on the picture and seeing that the last part has student in the address. So at student.ccboe.net, this is a student account, so I know it will work. Make sure you're not logged into anyone else's account, and if you are, go ahead and click sign out of that account and switch to your student account. Then you're going to go to where you communicate with your teacher. So go to your class's communication. So we'll click on Classroom in case your teacher communicates you with Google Classroom. And then you will go to the first link that pops up. So it'll say join today's Google Meet on Google Classroom or wherever your reminders are, and there will be a Google Meet link. Once you're logged into your Google account, you can click on this link, and in the top of the screen it will ask if you want to allow your Meet microphone and your Meet camera. Make sure you allow both or they won't be able to hear you or see you. So you want to make sure you click allow. And now you can see this is how you will be seen in your video conference. Now, before you enter your meeting, make sure you have your microphone on mute. Your microphone needs to be on mute because your teacher needs to give directions. And once you're on mute, they can see that you're listening. If your teacher calls on you or if you have a question, your teacher will say, please take yourself off of mute, and you can click the microphone again, and then they will be able to hear you. Okay, when you are ready, you will click Join Now. Now that you're in your Google Meet, let's talk about some of the options that you can use while you're in the video conference. You can see below that there's several options. So again, this option is the microphone option, and if you turn it on, people will be able to hear you, and if you turn it off, then you won't be able to be heard in the meeting. If you're done, you can leave the call, and if you need to turn off the camera for any reason, let's say you need a quick break, you need to run to the bathroom really quick, you can turn off the camera, and then they won't see you. They'll just see your icon profile picture that's attached to your Google account. If you need to turn on captions, you can click the captions button. So then when people are speaking, then you can see the captions on the bottom. If you need to present your screen for whatever reason, like if you're in a tutoring session, then you can click Present Now, and you can share your screen with your instructor. Other options, you can change the layout. So if you click here under the three dots, there's three vertical dots next to Present Now, and you can click Change Layout, and then you can see your conference in a different way. So if it's a whole group and you have other students and classmates in the meeting and you want to see everyone's face, you can click Tiled View, and then you'll be able to see all of the people that are in the meeting. If you need to ask your instructor or your teacher a question and you're on mute, you can open up the chat box, which is up here next to the time. So let's say you have a question, you can say, can you work out another example on greatest common factor? And then your teacher will be able to see it. It will pop up on his or her window, and then they can work out another one of those problems. So definitely use the chat box option when you are meeting with your teacher.